I had my 6-year-old daughter pick out Christmas romance novels for me this year. I'm 90% sure she picked this one because it has a cute puppy on the cover. You can't go wrong with puppy Christmas romance novels. Imagine my surprise to learn it's more of a dark, serious romance novel. It doesn't get into Christmas until 300 pages in. Argo Font Book Review, Argo Font Book Review. How dark and serious is this book? Let me explain the premise. 7 weeks ago, there was a fire on Main Street. Arianna Bell's dressmaking store was completely destroyed. She's so badly injured she can't use her arm anymore. Her depression is so bad, she wishes for death every day. She never leaves her bed of her own free will. Things are getting worse now that she's officially gone through her entire life savings. That's where the book starts. Like I said, it's definitely not a cute puppy Christmas romance. Arianna is now living with Grandma Helen, who has early onset dementia. Grandma occasionally forgets what year it is, and she's getting close to the point where she shouldn't be left alone. So Grandma is definitely not in any condition to take care of Arianna. Grandma is also a sassy spitfire. Everyone calls her Glamma. She's running for mayor. She spends most of the campaign drawing devil horns on her opponent's lawn signs. Our male lead is handsome lawyer Connor Gallagher. Connor and Arianna dated for 2 years as teenagers. It was true love until she broke it off suddenly. The recent fire made Connor realize he still loves Arianna. They need a second chance romance. In the first part of the book, Connor inserts himself into Arianna's life. He takes over all the insurance claims, he helps her recover from her injuries. Along the way, Connor loses his shallow girlfriend, and he's fired after he refuses to work for Arianna's scumbag ex-husband. He doesn't tell Arianna about this, though. He prefers to let her think that he's a jerk working for her ex-husband. I don't know why. 2 nights before the election, Glamma wanders off by herself. The town organizes a big search party. She fell into the basement of one of the burned down buildings. That makes Glamma realize she can't run for mayor anymore. At Connor's prompting, she tells everybody to vote for Arianna in her place. It works! Arianna gets second place in the election. Now she'll be running for mayor in the official November election. Arianna's upset, but Connor helps her realize becoming mayor is the best possible thing for her. The two of them slowly become closer, and they engage in adult activities. That's when everything gets ruined. Arianna's opponent is Connor's evil Uncle Daniel. He's working on a secret plan to take over the town and maybe the governor's office. I didn't quite understand this part. Daniel fakes a heart attack so he can drop out of the mayor's race and run Connor in his place. Yes, he picked Connor as his replacement, meaning Connor has to run for mayor against his beloved Arianna. It's very dramatic for both of them. They have to break up. The competition's intense. Connor thinks the election is really good for Arianna. It's giving her something to focus on, a reason to live again. So he purposely acts like a manipulating jerk and makes her angry so she'll be more motivated to win. I didn't like this. I don't enjoy stories like this in romance novels where the guy is purposely mean to her. I can't believe Connor is Arianna's true love when he decides to treat her like garbage for months. If he truly loved Arianna, he wouldn't have given in to his family's pressure to run against her. Election day ends up being a tie, so it's decided they'll serve as co-mayors until the next election on Christmas Eve. I don't know who picked Christmas Eve as the election date. What a terrible day for an election. The competition turns friendly as they have to work together. He starts buying her secret admirer presents like a cute puppy. When she discovers he's the secret admirer, she agrees to date him again. There is a final round of drama. It turns out when Arianna was 18, she secretly gave birth to Connor's son. Only her mother secretly stole the baby and gave it up for adoption. Arianna didn't learn the truth until years later when the son died. When Connor finds out, he gets so mad it looks like he'll break up with Arianna for good. This is a Christmas romance novel, so it has all the happy endings. Glamma's officially declared free of dementia. The mayor election is a tie again, so Connor and Arianna agree to serve as co-mayors permanently. They get married, and even though Arianna was declared barren years ago, she gets pregnant and has a baby, so they have a second chance at parenthood. The end. Post-book follow-up. This book was a little hard to get through because it's fairly dense. Although it works as a standalone novel, I could tell it was part of a series because it casually mentions characters and events from previous books. Like Connor's brother married a spy, and Arianna shot her sister's fiancé. I was super shocked when they mentioned that once and then never again. Arianna shot someone recently. Shouldn't that be worth more than just a passing mention? One weird element to this book is Connor's great-grandmother, Colleen. She died 2 years ago, but her ghost is still hanging around. She can't move on to the afterlife until she stops Daniel's evil plans to take over the town. Also, she needs to find respectable wives for all of her descendants. I eventually decided to skip all the ghost chapters. Those are the parts of the book that make the least sense to the newcomers to the series. The book's fairly long, and fans of the series definitely enjoyed it. I wasn't a huge fan, but I can't say it's terrible. If Connor and Arianna's personalities were massaged a bit, so they better matched my personal tastes, I'd like it just fine. I also think it would be improved if it wasn't a Christmas romance novel. They should get rid of all the Christmas stuff, which was just tacked on at the end. This is not a Christmas romance, it's a political romance. My favorite political romance series is the Cat President series. Those are amazing! And I like them better than this one. I give The Corner of Holly and Ivy a 2 out of 10.